Good morning. Welcome to day 12 on the Camino. It's darker out here than yesterday. I forgot first that yesterday I left half hour later because of the ferry, but plenty of light to see where I'm headed. The B&B owner, when he drove me to the restaurant last night, showed me the way to go. And of particular interest because there's another closure I just passed, and it's taking a different route. It looks like it might be slightly shorter, so maybe I'll get a break from the 24-mile day. It's always hard to tell because it does, the path of arrows doesn't follow the app. Out here they have great markings to indicate the temporary route due to closure of a road. I don't know why they didn't have that back in town. That was nuts. The gas station isn't open yet, but it points out that's the first time I've walked by a gas station with a store in a while. There was one yesterday when I wanted a cold drink, but the store had long ago closed and never had a store. But the problem with the path of the Camino is like being on Google Map and having you direct you. It takes you around all the places you might want to stop, like a restaurant or a store. Save you time maybe, but skips over what you might need. Sometimes walking through these little towns in the morning between 6 and 9 is pretty quiet, but there's plenty of activity, people driving by here. Alright, part of my mission is to support the local businesses, so I picked up second breakfast. Here in the farmland, but later today, probably in the next couple hours, we'll be out by the ocean again. Standing here outside the Lupa supermarket. I saw it on the map. I thought maybe I could find some protein bars or something. Some granola bars, something that's more portable than what I have right now. It was a good stop. I was able to get some granola bars and some fruit and nut bars like I had previously. It was a bigger grocery store. Still, the bananas do not look desirable. So I'm having an apple. This kind of road walking isn't bad. When I'm lacking water and it's too warm out, feet get tired of it after a while, but no traffic out in the countryside instead of walking against a guardrail. The limestone in the mountains up there, but we're headed out toward the sea. This guy was looking up at me. I think he's waiting for me to come down and say hello. But to get the view, nice little valley. It's hard to see on the lens, but on the screen of my phone, see the limestone on the mountains way out there. But we're heading to the sea. No mountains yet. I've seen all these wrapped bales of hay. Wonder how it happens. All I know that they're grouped up a lot, and a lot of times walking by them it smells bad, kind of I know, I suppose it's the smell of rotting hay or something, but it's kind of an animal smell oftentimes. Five hours in, there's a town just about a mile and a half ahead, so it'll take me 30-40 minutes. But I'm taking a little break here in the shade. I have my leftover bread from last night with peanut butter. Since my bread is really dry, thought this would be a good time to have it because there's a water fountain right there. I thought we were going to be hitting the ocean. I do have 6 miles left for the day, so maybe it's coming up after lunch. Hopefully I'm going to have lunch in this town that I'm just entering. Million kids around here. I don't know if it's school or what. Well, the path pointed left. I thought it was going to take us down on the sand again. But I've got a boardwalk for a minute and I see it will be on sand. Now it's 10 to 2. I just left the little bar and restaurant at the campground. Had a Coke and an ice cream bar. Wanted the Coke, and mainly though I was just killing time. I considered walking these last 3+ miles on into town, but if I had, I would have been there even earlier. I can't check until 4, over 2 hours from now, and I only have the 3 or so miles to walk. So I'll take it easy, find a place to sit in the shade, and wait for 4 p.m.